second passage was our favorite. I mean, we start with a definition of stealing thunder and then say that this may work, and then lay out a list of reasons why it may work. And I can't ask for a more beautiful, simple, straightforward structure for an advocative passage. I loved it the most. All right, so the main point of the passage, stealing thunder may work. There's a variety of psychological reasons that, suggest it would work, and some non-trial testing has also suggested that, and answer choice C is like the most perfect. All right. For number 10, something that is an example of stealing thunder, so we go back to the passage and we define stealing thunder, and that is revealing something bad about yourself before somebody else can. And answer choice B is the only one where you reveal something bad about yourself before somebody else, before the opposition can do so. For number 11, it's just, what does the author mention? What does she say? And I'm in line 50. Jurors are usually eager to solidify their position regarding the case. And that's good, because that means if you can frame it early in a positive light, that may be the light in which they view the rest of the case for you. And that's answer choice D. And number 12, just the same exact thing, right? I mean, they just asked us the same question. Again, what's that cognitive framework? It's that positive light. It's the spin with which they'll view the rest of the trial if you can plant that seed early. So, yeah, she's indicating that there's ways that you can control their viewpoint of the rest of the trial by bringing it up early on. That's exactly what answer choice A is saying. So that's why that's the right answer. For number 13, how does the author feel about it? Well, she tells us it just may work, and there's a variety of reasons to believe that it may work. You could point to the main point answer here, right? I mean, how does the author feel about it? The author feels that lawyers' commonly held belief is supported. And that's your answer choice D. And then 14, the author's characterization of stealing thunder. What does that depend on? And on line 13, it's been directly tested. It has not been directly tested in trials, but it has been tested in trial simulations. So trial simulations. And then throughout the rest of that paragraph, like line 22, psychological research suggests, line 29, in psychological experiments. So in non-trial simulations and in psychological research. And there's your answer choice E. D was maybe close, but we just absolutely did not do studies of their courtroom antics. All right, 15. You just didn't have any problem with this, right? I mean, by saying the technique is effective, what we mean is that it works, that bringing it out first does result in a positive, favorable view of your client. More favorable than if you had waited and let the opposition bring it up. That's what answer choice A says, and that's why it's the right answer. And we'll just move right on to 16. What does the author say about many lawyers? I'm in line 7. Many lawyers believe that if the weakness is likely to be revealed in opposing testimony, then you ought to bring it up first. What do many lawyers believe? If they're going to say it, we'll say it first. Answer choice D, the decision should depend on how likely it is that they're going to say it. And that closes out this lovely second passage.
All right, so in that video I showed you why all the right answers are right. I didn't show you how I read the passage. How I read the passage in such a way that I can anticipate most of the questions I'm going to be asked and the right answers to those questions. I didn't show you how I select which passage to do. I didn't give you a method of dealing with reading comp. That's because I think that's where the value's at. Now, if you agree with me that having a methodological, systematic means of kicking the LSAT where it counts is worth paying for, then check out that link and you can see a list of our current course offerings and prices. And if you don't, that's cool too. Keep making as best use you can of these free videos, and Tell all your friends how awesome we are. Although if you thought that was awesome, wait till you see what's in the paid courses.